On a certain day, an expert in the law stands up to test Jesus. He asks, "Teacher, what must I do to inherit eternal life?" Do you know the answer on this question? Jesus replies, "What is written in the law? How do you read it?" Well, that's what the man knows, of course. He is an expert in the law. So he answers, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, and with all your mind. And love your neighbor as yourself." Jesus says, "You have answered correctly. Do this, and you will live." Do you want eternal life? Then you also need to do these words. Do you love God with all what is in you? Do you love other people and children? The expert in the law wants to justify himself. So he asks Jesus, "And who is my neighbor?" In reply, Jesus tells a parable. A certain man is going down from Jerusalem to Jericho. Do you see him walking on the road? Do you see the hills around him? It looks like a lonely place. Suddenly something terrible happens. The man is attacked by robbers. They strip him of his clothes, they beat him, and then they go away, leaving him half dead. Who can help the man in this lonely place? But listen, what do I hear? Footsteps. Are the robbers coming back? No, look, a priest happens to be going down the same road. That is good news. A priest works in the house of the Lord, so I guess he will be a good man. But look what happens. When the priest sees the man, he passes by on the other side of the road. Can you imagine? There is someone else walking on the road. It is a Levite. He also works in the house of the Lord. Will he help the wounded man? When the Levite comes to the place, he looks and sees the wounded man. But he also passes by on the other side. Why? I hear again something. This is an animal. On his back is a Samaritan. Oh no, Samaritans are the enemies of the Jews. Can you expect him to help? The Samaritan comes closer and closer. When he sees the man on the ground, he takes pity on him. He lets his animal stop and says to the man, "I will help you." He pours oil and wine on the wounds. That softens the pain. He covers the wounds as well with bandages. The Good Samaritan puts the man on his own animal. The Samaritan brings the man to an inn and takes good care of him. The next day, when the Samaritan departs, he takes some money and gives it to the innkeeper. He says, "Take care of the man, and when I return, I will reimburse for you any extra expense you may have." When Jesus finished telling the parable, he asks, "Which of these three do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers?" The expert in the law replies, "The one who showed mercy on him." Jesus tells him, "Go and do likewise." And that is what Jesus also wants from us, to be kind for others, for your family, your friends, but also for your enemies. Is that possible? Yes, Jesus wants to help you. He showed in his life what it means to love others and to love enemies. He even gave his life for sinners. Ask him to pour his love in your life so that you can show love to others.